How good are your knots? If you think about it, standing between you and any fish you hook are just a couple of things. Your line and your hook. Okay, absolute bare minimum, this is what you need to catch a fish. Now, I've never made line in my life. I buy it and all I do is select the line strength that's suitable for the fish that I'm trying to catch. I've never made a hook in my life, not one that works anyway. So again, I just buy it, somebody else makes it for me. It's just down to me to select the right size for the fish I'm trying to catch. So these bits are completely out of my control. And if I'm trying to catch a whopper like Gabby the pike here, I'm relying on someone else to do this bit for me. But this bit and this bit, the hook and the line, that's all down to me. And if I get my knot wrong, I might as well throw away everything else I know about fishing. So let's go through a couple of knots. I'm going to take you through the knots that I use when I go fishing. There's just a couple, and we're going to use some bright yellow rope to demonstrate this. So hopefully you can follow it as you watch. We'll do it with the rope first. That's really important for kind of seeing the shape of the knot that you're trying to create, and then we'll do it with the line and the hook, and you can kind of see the way that I at least build the knot and the finger dexterity that I use to do that. So we're going to look at a very simple half blood knot. We're going to look at a variation on that half blood knot that I use, and we're going to make a figure of 8 loop. A couple of knots, and that should cover you for all of your fishing eventualities. Okay, so the first knot that we're going to tie is called a half blood knot. Now, I've got the heavy rope, and this is going to be our hook or our swivel or whatever it is that we might be using to attach to our line. A little bit of terminology that I'll use throughout tying this knot. I'm going to refer to this as the tag end, and the rest of the line then is the main line. So we'll talk about the tag end and the main line. Okay, so first of all, thread your tag end through the hook or swivel or weight, whatever it is that you're attaching. And in your terms, not in this example, draw about 6 inches of line through your hook, loop, weight, whatever it might be. Then you're going to wrap the tag end 5 times around the main line. Okay, so that in our example here will look like this. Once, twice, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have a loop here at this end. We've got our 5 turns running up the main line where the tag end, we've wrapped it around. On the tag end, you're then going to draw round in a loop and draw it to this position. At this point, this is where you need to wet the knot. Just a little bit of lubrication, a little bit of spit from your mouth is all you need on the knot, and then you're going to draw the whole lot slowly and gently together. The reason for the little bit of lubrication on the knot is monofilament line. The line that we use is plastic, and if you draw the knot tight very quickly, very sharply, it'll burn. It'll heat up very, very quickly, and it'll burn, and actually you'll weaken the knot strength. So that little bit of lubrication over the knot and pull the whole lot together. And then as you pull it, don't rush this bit, okay? Just draw it together slowly, and you'll start to see the knot come together. So we'll do this on a small scale in a minute with a real hook and line. You start to pull it all together, and what you'll start to see is this barrel. You'll see all your coils starting to come together. So you keep drawing in this direction, draw it tight, draw it tight, draw it tight, and it's as simple as that. And if you've got a decent knot, you'll have this barrel of knots running down there. This is your tag end as it came out and around and back through the loop. And then, because we draw quite a lot of line to make this easy, you're going to cut that tag end really close and really tight there. Make sure you pulled it really tight first so it's not slipping. Okay, so there's a little slip there, so you just pull it up tighter. Done. Now then, snip that really close. None of this sort of ½ an inch of tag end or anything like that. Snip it really, really close. That is the half blood knot. Okay, so this time we're going to tie the half blood knot. So I've got a large hook for the demonstration and some bright braided line. So pass the tag end through the hook, draw it back about 6 inches. Then I personally trap my index finger against the hook and then use my other hand to do the turns with the tag end around the main line. I haven't let go yet. I'm going to pass that tag end back through the original loop that we created with my index finger, and then gently pull the two together. This is where you can see the knot drawing together, making that very neat barrel. Then with a pair of scissors, okay, this time we're going to tie a variation on the half blood knot. Whilst it's a very simple knot to tie, and it is effective, we can improve on that a little bit, and I'm going to show you how to tie the knot that I use every time I go fishing. There's something called a full blood knot, and this is a slight variation on that. So here we go. So we start just as we did previously. You take our tag end, thread it through the hook, weight, loop, swivel, whatever you got, and draw again through your line. So we start in exactly the same way. Then we're going to wrap the tag end 4 times around the main line this time. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay, so we're looking very, very similar to our half blood knot so far, and we continue in that vein. So we draw the tag end around and back through that first loop that we created. Now this is where this knot differs and becomes slightly more tricky to tie. We're now going to wrap the tag end back around the main line and this barrel of knots we've already created, and we're going to do that 4 times. So here we go. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times. And this is the shape of the knot that you then should have in this position. When you draw this one tight, again, just do it slowly, carefully, add a little bit of spit, a little bit of lubricant at this point. And we're going to pull the tag end and feed the knot down towards the hook. So it moves together as a barrel. It'll look a little untidy to start with, and at the last minute it will all come together. So keep pulling on the tag end, feeding it down, pulling on the main line, pulling on the tag end. Here it comes. Now it starts to look neat and tidy as it gets towards your hook. And we pull that, neaten it all up, give it a good pull. That is the shape of the knot that you're tying this time. Okay, this knot has never ever slipped on me, and it has the added advantage, I think, of this time the tag in the previous knot was coming off the side. This time it runs parallel to the main line, and again, cut it really close, really tight, and make a really safe, effective knot. Okay, this time we're going to tie the full blood knot with the slight variation. So we draw the main line through and the tag end, leave my index finger against the hook, wrap the tag end 4 times around the main line, pass the tag end through the original loop that we created, and then you're going to wrap 4 times around this section here, your original 4 twists. So I add another finger, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got this shape, and now we draw the whole lot together, feed the knot slowly back towards the hook, pull, Okay, this time we're going to tie a figure of 8 loop knot. So if you need a loop in the line, if you're going to connect a hook length or something like that, then a figure of 8 loop knot is brilliant for the job. This one's dead easy. Take your tag end, draw about 6 inches of line and double it back on itself. Then create a loop, like so. Take the end of the loop and feed it back behind your main line. Now pass the end of the loop up through the loop you've just created. So it comes up over the top and through. And as you pull together, you'll see how the figure of 8 loop knot gets its name. There's the figure of 8. Pull it tight, and there is your figure of 8 loop knot.